Hi everyone, so in this video we will discuss the merge sort algorithm on linked list. So we know merge sort is divide and conquer algorithm. So let's take one example and let's see how merge sort will work on a linked list. So let's say this is my linked list, this is my unsorted linked list 10, 5, 1. Then we have 3, 9 and 7. So we know what is the first step. First we will divide the linked list into two parts. So divide the linked list into two parts, so this will be 10, then we have 5 and 1, so here we have 3, 9 and 7. Now again, so for this linked list we will divide it into two parts. So let's say 10 and 5 is here and 1 is here. Similarly for this list we will divide it into two parts, so 3 and 9 is here and 7 is here. So this is basically only one node. So can we say it is sorted? Yes, this is a sorted linked list. And similarly, so this is only one single element. So one single node is always sorted. So for this part, again we will divide it into two parts. So this will be 10 and 5 and similarly it will be 3 and 9. So now what we have to do? So now basically what we will do, so this is a sorted linked list and this is, since this is a one element, this is sorted. Okay, so this is also one element, this is sorted. So this is one element, this is sorted. So now we have one sorted linked list and another sorted linked list. So now we know how to merge two sorted linked list. So after merging these two sorted linked list, this will be my updated linked list 5 and 10. And similarly, what do we have here? So here after merging and sorting, so this will be 3 and 9. So similarly, we have one sorted linked list and another sorted linked list. Now let's merge them. So after merging this linked list and this linked list, so what will be my linked list? So this will be 1, 5 and 10. Okay, so we already have solved the question of merging two sorted linked list, right? And similarly, so this is my first sorted linked list and this is my second sorted linked list. Now merge two sorted linked list and we will get 10, 7 and 9. So again, we have first sorted linked list, we have another sorted linked list. So if we will merge them, then what will be my output? So this will be 1, then we have 3, then we have 5, then 7, then 9 and then basically 10. So that is how merge sort algorithm works. Now let's see how we can write the code. So before writing the code, let's discuss one more time. Let's take these example. Let's say this is 10. So this is 10, then we have 5, let's say 4, 1, 9 and 8. So again, the first step is going to be very simple. We will find the mid and break the linked list into two parts. Okay, break the list into two parts. So this is 10, 5 and 4. So here we have 1, 9 and 8. Now after doing that, what we will do? So apply merge sort on the first part, apply merge sort on the second part. So apply merge sort. And similarly here apply merge sort. Now after doing this, so this will become 4, 5 and 10 after merge sort. So and it will become 1, 8 and 9. So now we have one sorted linked list and another sorted linked list. So now what we will do? We will use merge two sorted list. Okay, we have already solved this question earlier in our previous videos. So after merging these two sorted linked list, we will have 1, then 4, 5, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so that is how it will work. Now let's summarize the steps. So the steps are very simple. Okay, so first step is basically what we have to do. We have to break the linked list into two halves. And how we can use this, how we can achieve this? So we know how to find mid. So how to find mid? Using the slow and fast pointer approach. Okay, we have already solved this slow and fast pointer approach. Then what we have to do? So we have to call recursion. We have to call merge sort on both the half, or we can say call recursion on the two halves. Now after calling the recursion on two half, my two half will be sorted, and the third step is basically what we have to do. So we have to merge two sorted half. Okay, so we have already solved this question and we have already solved this question. So the remaining step that we have to do is basically calling recursion on the 2.5. Simple, right? So this question is basically present on LeetCode. Okay, so this is the question sort list. So I'm writing the steps again. So the first step is basically finding the mid and break the list into 2.5. So I'm writing find the mid and break the list into 2.5. Second step is basically calling the recursion on both the half, calling merge sort on both the half, and third step is basically merging two list. Okay, merging the two sorted half. And why do we need to find mid? So that we can break the list into 2.5. Simple, right? So that we can break the list. So now I think we are comfortable. So now let us write the code. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to return list node star. Basically, we have to return the head of the sorted linked list. And we are taking head as input. So let us write the very simple conditions first. So if head is null, so we are writing base case, right? So this is going to be, so this sort list function, this is a recursive function. So first I am writing the base case. So if head is null, that means there is no node. My linked list is basically empty, or basically head arrow next is null. Sorry, this is equal. So if there is 0 node or 1 node, then this is my base case. In that case, what can I do? So I can return head. Okay, so the meaning of this line is basically head equals null mean 0 nodes, and the next of head null means 1 node. Okay, so if my linked list is empty or if there is only 1 node, in that case my list is sorted, so you do not need to do anything, you can directly return head. So this is the base case. Okay, so after this what we have to do? We have to perform the first step. Okay, so what is the first step? Break list into 2.5. Okay, break list into 2. Now for doing this we need to find mid. Okay, we need to find mid, and how to find mid? Using the slow and fast pointer approach. So list node star slow. So initially slow is at head, and where is fast present? So your fast will be head arrow next. Simple. Or let's make it in a next, let's write it in a next line. So we have initialized our slow and fast pointer, and now the standard condition while fast exists and next of fast exists. So slow will take a jump of 1, so slow equals the next of slow, and fast will take 2 jumps. Okay, so fast is moving twice the speed of the slow. Now when we will come out of this loop, our slow pointer is pointing to the middle node. Okay, so what is the scenario here? So let's take one example. So let's say this is 10, 5. Let's take even length linked list, right? So 3, 2, 6 and 7. So this is even length linked list, and so after coming out of this loop, so this will be my slow pointer, right? Now for breaking the list into 2 parts, so what we have to do? So this should be 10, 5, 3 and null. Okay, so here we should have null, right? And this will be 2, 6, 7 and null. Okay, so this is the head of the first linked list. Let's call it, let's say A, and this is the head of the second linked list. Let's call it B. Okay, so let's call it N for now. Okay, so this is N for now, and the name of this node is already head. Okay, the name of this node is already head, so we are passing head, so this is actually head, and let's call this node N. Okay, so for doing null, okay, so we have 3 should point towards null and 3 is slow. So let's do this. So after coming out of this while loop, what we have to do? So first we need to store the address of the next node before making null, right? Otherwise we will lose the address of the next node. So first, what is this n? So this n is basically the next of slow. Okay, so n here is basically 2. Okay, so what is 2? 2 is next of slow. And then we can, so after doing this, after storing 2, then 3 will point towards null. Then we can write something like this: slow arrow next equals null. Okay, so now our first step is complete. Now the linked list is broken into 2 parts. Now the second step, we have to call the recursion on both the parts. So we have to call this sort list function on both the parts. So let's call sort list function, and what this sort list function takes, so it takes the head of the linked list. Okay, so I have 2 linked lists, so the first linked list and the second linked list. Okay, so this is the first linked list and this is the second linked list. So it's the name of the first node is head here and the name of first node is n here. Okay, so this sort list function takes head. Now after passing the head, my first linked list becomes sorted, and similarly sort list function I will pass n. So what is happening here? So this sort list function, what is the property of the sort list function? It takes linked list as input and it returns the sorted linked list. So I'm giving head. Okay, so I'm giving 10, 5, 3 and null. Now it will become sorted. So it will become 3, 5, 10 and null. And similarly I am passing n. So basically this list will be sorted. So this is already sorted, right? So it will be 2, 6 and 7. But it will also return list node star. Basically it returns the head of the sorted linked list. So it will return 3 from here and it will return 2 from here. Okay, and we are not storing the address. So let's say the name of this node is A and let's say the name of this node is B. So A and B are the 2 linked lists. So let's do that. So right now we are performing step number 2, calling recursion. Okay, so list node star A. So A is my first list and B is my second list. Okay, so now our recursion part is complete. So mid part is complete, recursion part is complete, and merge the 2 sorted half. Merge the 2 sorted linked list. So A is the first linked list and B is the second linked list. And if you remember, we have already solved this question. So let's see. So in the previous video, we solved this question, merge 2 sorted linked list. Okay, so this is the merge 2 sorted linked list question, and we can take the code from here. So let's copy the code. So we are copy pasting our code. Okay, and since we are going to call that function, so we have to write it, we have to paste it above this function. Okay, so merge 2 list function is the name and it takes 2 list as input. Okay, so let me erase the screen. Okay, so A and B are 2 sorted linked list, and now we have to call this function merge 2 list, merge 2 sorted list. So merge 2 sorted list, it will take 2 list as input, right? So A and B, it is taking 2 list as input, and what is the return type? So it basically returns the head of the sorted linked list. So my head will be updated. Okay, so this head, we are updating my head here. Okay, we are updating our head here. Now since my head is updated, what I will do, I will return head. So I think this code will work. So let's run our code and then we will try to submit our code. Okay, now let's submit. Okay, so basically our code is working. Now what is the time complexity of our function? So since we are using merge sort, so the time complexity is n log n. Okay, so the time complexity is n log n. Now if you want, what you can do, so here we are copy pasting our iterative code of merge to list. What we can do, so we can copy paste our, so this is our recursive version of the merge to list function. Now let's copy this code and let's try to paste it here. Okay, so instead of this code, instead of the iterative one, let's say we are using the recursive merge to list function. So now let's run our code and then we will submit. Okay, so it is perfectly fine. Now let's submit. Okay, so our code is working fine. Okay, so you can use the recursive one or you can use the iterative one, but what I will suggest you, so you should use iterative one. So here what we are doing, so this is basically the recursive version of the merge to list function. Since it is a recursive version, so it will use some stack space. Okay, so stack space will be used here, whereas in the iterative solution your space complexity will be constant because you are not using any extra space in case of iterative merge to list function. So better to use that. In this problem, sometimes in the merge to list function you can get memory limit exceeded problem because of the stack space. Okay, so now let's discuss how this code is working. So this is the base case, right? Then this part we already know, so this part is for finding out the mid. Now after finding out the mid, what we are doing, we are creating two linked list. Okay, so let's say this is my linked list 5, then 6, then 3, 7, 2 and 1. This is my linked list after finding out the mid, so this will be my slow. Now what I am doing, so slow arrow next is n, so this is n. Okay, and then slow arrow next is null, so 3 is basically pointing towards null, and this is basically head. This is the address of the node passed by the main function. Okay, so this is head and this is n. So now we have two linked list with the name head and another with the name n. Then we are calling sort list function. So this is the sort list function. We are passing head and we are passing n. So we are passing this node and this node. So so sort list function will sort. So this will become 3, 5 and 6, and this will become 1. Then we have 2 and we have 7, and we are storing the address of the first node in A and B. So basically this is your A and this is your B. Okay, then you are calling merge to list function. You are passing A and B. So we are passing this list and we are passing this list, and we know how merge to list function works. We have solved this problem in our previous video. So after merging these two lists, what will be my output? So this will be 1, then 2, then 3, then we have 5, then we have 6, and then we have 7, and we are receiving the head. So this merge to list function, it will return me the head, so it will return me 1, and 1 is my head. Okay, so 1 is my head and then I am returning head, so then I am returning my head to the main. Okay, so my list is sorted. So again, what is the time complexity? So the time complexity of merge sort is n log n. Simple, right? So if you have any doubt in this question, you can ask me. Thank you.